What's up, nerds? This is Mr. Storm. Today we're going to talk about how to communicate with each other online, not using email, right? I'm sure most of you do some form of online communication that is outside the realm of email. And it's something that's becoming more and more popular every single day. Most of your communication at some point in your life is going to be online. So it's important that you understand some of the tools that are out there that you can use. So here's an overall article about online communication. Here's one about chat and instant messaging, online phone calls, video chat and group calls, text messages, direct messages, social media, tweeting and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, and then one about blogging. So go ahead and read those. Get a pretty good idea of what communication online looks like. And then I want you to take the information you've learned, and I want you to write a small article that details your thoughts about online communication. Right? Take some of the examples that they talked about. Put in your own personal experiences. Talk about whether or not you think it's a good thing, whether or not you think it's a bad thing. Talk about how it might be changing the way we communicate with one another. Remember, if you're making a claim, if you are making a claim as a factual claim, if you say something like social media is making everybody or is making everyone become more disconnected and we can't talk to each other in person anymore. I want you to back that claim up. I want you to give me a source. Where did you get that information from? Did you form that opinion on your own? Did you read that somewhere? Where did you read it? Give me that information. Cite your sources properly. This is an opinion piece. This is an opinion article. So you're not going to be graded on whether or not your information, whether or not I agree with your opinion. You're going to be graded on whether or not it's academically valuable, right? This must be intellectually honest writing. Your thoughts have to have some order to them. There must be merit. Academic merit to the information you're presenting, and I want to please make sure they're free from factual error, right? If you're citing a source and the website is, let's say you're talking about online communication, and your opinion is that online communication is terrible and it turns everyone into, mass murderers. And you're citing a source, and the URL for that source is the dangers and evil of online communication.com, right? Then obviously it's probably a biased source. So you want to make sure your sources are viable. You want to make sure the information you're providing is free of error. You want to make sure that your writing is clear and easy to understand. You want to make sure that there are no typos or spelling errors. You're using punctuation correctly. You're writing in a way that is professional. When you're done with your article, and notice again, I didn't tell you at all how long I want this to be. Again, length does not concern me whatsoever. I am more concerned with quality. Obviously, if you give me 3 sentences, you're not going to like your grade. You have an idea of how long something should be, and you have your own personal style of writing. And if you can write concise, if you can write a shorter article but still hit all the points and everything's great and it's a good read, that's great. If you tend to be a little bit more verbose, like me, and you write a bunch to get to that same point, but it's still interesting and academically viable, great. It's completely up to you how long this is, as long as you're hitting the points you need to hit and it's a fully formed article. You're going to put this article on your website, so you're going to add a new page and create a new article, and then you're going to send me a link to that article, or just send me a link to your homepage and I can find it through there. But this is going to be published online, right? So this is going to be on your own home. This is going to be on your personal website, and it's going to be published online for other people to read. I would recommend, if you're proud of the work that you've done, which why would you ever do anything you're not proud of? But if you're proud of the work that you've done, share it with people. Share it on social media. Let your friends know. Hey, check out this article I just read. Read it. It's a good read. Send it out there. Get feedback from your friends. I guarantee they'll be super impressed. So do something you're going to be proud of, something that you want to show off, but make sure make sure it's good. How about that? I'll just use good. Good's a good word. But when you're done with your article and you're proud of it and you're ready to turn it in, send me the link, and then you can move on to the next thing. Thank you very much. Please ask me any questions you have. I'm here, and I will see you next time. Thanks.